A long time ago, in the beautiful city of Calabar, where afang and edikaiko soup was the main meal of the day. In every occasion you attend in the town, there must be afang or edikaiko soup, even editang soup, because it was part of their culture. There lived Ikaite and Itorobong. They grew up like twins, separated only by names. From the red soil of their childhood playground to the narrow wooden benches of the town's primary school, they both shared one life in two bodies. When Ekaite lost her father, Itorobong's mother fed her like a second child. When Itoro fell sick for weeks, Ekaite slept on the floor beside her, fanning her through the heat nights and cleaned her body through fevered nights as well. Their friendship was not just closeness, it was love, loyalty, tested and proven. The people in the area often said, if Ekaite is walking, Itoro's shadow is not far behind. Neither of them imagined that love would one day stand between them like a sharp blade. There was a certain year that the arrival of NYSC corps members brought excitement to the town. Amongst them, Ibrahim stood out effortlessly. Tall, well-spoken, and always neatly dressed, he carried himself with confidence and kindness. He said he was of a royal family from the western part of the country. He often greeted elders of the town respectfully, even helped doing community projects in the town, and played football with the youths in the evening, and often volunteered at the primary healthcare center in the town. Mothers in the community always whispers prayers to him to notice their single daughters. Ekaite was the first to see him, but she remained quiet. She had always been the more reserved of the two girls, careful with emotions, afraid of disappointment that might come with it. The moment Ibrahim started talking to her, wanting to get close to her, asking about her dreams and encourage her to return to school someday, her heart softened. She felt seen beyond her simple timid lifestyle. When he asked to walk her home one evening, her heart raced with fear and excitement. When she looked at him and saw the genuine care in his eyes, she said to herself, "Ah, this corper is so handsome and nice too. He's even worried about me. Oh my God, my heart wants to fall out though." She held her chest and smiled shyly as she walked through the road. In that very moment, she made a decision not to tell anyone, not even her best friend, Itorobong. She convinced herself that it was better that way. On the other hand, Itorobong was beautiful, outspoken, and easily admired. Ekaite feared that if she spoke about Ibrahim, maybe Itorobong will discourage her. She would lose the little happiness she had found. Weeks later, Ibrahim met Itorobong properly, not through Ekaite. Itorobong was full of life, the kind of girl whose laughter lifted tired spirits. Ibrahim admired her confidence, her humor, and her bold opinions. He flirted openly with her, complimented her smiles, and made her feel special in ways she had never experienced. And for Itorobong, who had always supported Ekaite without ever being chosen first in life, Ibrahim's attention felt like destiny. Ibrahim took her out. They went to the cinema, played games together, and even stayed late at night talking to each other romantically. She fell deeply for Ibrahim. Is this love? She asked herself, widening her eyes in shock and overwhelmed. And she also decided to keep quiet about her relationship with Ibrahim, not telling Ekaite. Each girl thought she was protecting her heart. In reality, they were digging a silent grave for their trust and friendship. Ibrahim knew the truth from the beginning. He knew Ekaite and Itorobon was best friends, or more like sisters. He had seen them pray together in the church, walk together to the tap. They also shared plates at community events in the town. Still, he chose selfishness and deceit. He enjoyed the attention that came from both of them, the affection and the admiration from two loyal hearts. Instead of choosing one path, he walked two roads, lying with ease and smiling like a fulfilled man. He told Ekaite he loved her gentleness, her calm aura. He told Itorobon he loved the fire in her. He told the both of them, let's keep this between us for now. People talk too much. And because they trusted him, they agreed to his evil plans. And months passed under this dangerous silence. Ekaite and Itorobon still shared secrets, except the most important one, the man who makes their heart skips. They both noticed changes in each other and chose not to talk about it. When Ekaite smiled at her phone, Itorobon assumed it was nothing, or maybe a TikTok video. When Itorobon dressed up unusually, Ekaite thought she was just feeling confident about her body. None of them knew what was going on. The fake love from Ibrahim had blinded them. Then came December 25th that year. The community prepared for Christmas with unusual excitement. People far and near came home to spend time with their family for the holiday. There would be drama, dancing, music concerts, games and food at the town open field. Everyone was very excited and planned to attend. Ekaite and Itorobon dressed together in their best clothes that morning, laughing, teasing each other, unaware that the day would scar their hearts forever. At the town field, boys played football. Joy overflowed. Carol songs filled the air, and children ran freely while playing around. Everyone was having fun. It was in the middle of this happiness that Ibrahim arrived with his friends, wearing a very nice jacket, smiling as usual, looking dashing, until his eyes met two familiar faces standing side by side, happy to see him. The atmosphere shifted. Ekaite noticed first the way Ibrahim smiled, flattered when he saw Itorobon. Her heart skipped. At the same time, Itorobon noticed the panic in his eyes when he looked at Ekaite. Before she could react or step forward, his friends from the community joked loudly. Corper, corper. Merry Christmas, oh, Corper Ibrahim. Wow. Today you brought your girlfriend, oh. And he pointed at the girls. Ibrahim looked and laughed nervously. Yes. Oh, I came with. A lady from behind asked curiously, which one be your girlfriend? As she cut in playfully, the joke hung in the air like a curse. Ibrahim dragged them out of the busy field to a corner and stood there like a statue of liberty, staring at his friends, giving them signs to come and rescue him, but they couldn't understand him. And Ekaite quickly reached out for Ibrahim's hands. Itoro did the same as well. Their eyes met in curiosity. Mbok, why are you holding his hand? Ekaite asked her friend, and Itoro looked surprised at her question and the body language she's giving. Wait oh, I want to understand something. Why are you trying to hold my boyfriend? Ekaite laughed out loud. Please, If this is a joke or a Christmas prank, you got me, seriously. You got me. It was a good one. Anyways, Ibrahim is my man, and we have been dating since he came into this town. I'm sorry, I'm just telling you. He wanted something private. That's why I didn't tell you. Please, I'm sorry. She kept talking on and on and on, but was interrupted by Itoro. Ekaite, your joke is even more funny. Oh. He can't be your boyfriend because we have been dating since he came here as well. Oh. Ask him now. They both realized that they have been used by Ibrahim all along. He did hit them on the bad spot, and he didn't respond to any of their questions. He just kept quiet like a deaf and dumb kid. The next thing was Itorobon's hand landing on his face like a thunder. Before he could recover from that, Ekaite delivered hers. His friends came rushing to rescue him, but the both girls had taken turns with him on the floor. In that moment, years of friendship collided with months of lies. No words were needed. The truth screamed loudly in the silence. Ekaite felt her chest burn with betrayal, not just from Ibrahim, but from her best friend. Itorobon felt the ground shifted beneath her feet. She realized the man she trusted had stolen love from the one person she never wanted to hurt. People began to gossip. Some laughed at the scene, while some stared at them. Ibrahim tried to explain himself, but his voice sounded empty. He apologized repeatedly, blaming confusion, fear, and love. I'm so sorry. The both of you were in love with me, and I didn't know who to choose, he cried out. But love that hurt two loyal hearts at once is not love. It is greed and deceit. Ekaite walked away in tears. Itorobon followed later, her steps heavy with shame. On that Christmas Eve, carol songs played in the town, loud, but two houses were filled with quiet sobs. Ekaite cried for the trust she gave too easily. And Itorobon cried for the friendship she might have destroyed. Both cried for a man who was never worthy of either of them. A manipulator, a deceitful man. Days turned into weeks. They avoided each other like a disease. Their friendship got sore. A relationship that was once loud and proud in the town became a painful memory to them. But silence only deepened the wounds in their hearts. When the both girls' mother heard what happened, Emma, how can our girls be this clueless and let that Yoruba boy deceive them like this? Mami Torobon cried out, my sister, how did we let this Ibrahim copper play around with our innocent girls? Mama Ekaite responded. The both mothers felt bad for their child and planned to go pay Ibrahim a visit. He was on his way to the community running tap to fetch water when he noticed two strong women at his back. He startled at first. He didn't know who they were, but their presence made his knees weak. Good morning, ma. May I help you? He asked them, shivering. And the both women took turns in asking him several questions, not giving him any breathing space. And before they could go physical, some other coppers arrived and intervened and rescued him. And before they left him alone, they gave him a serious warning not to date or talk to any girl in this community again, or he won't live to tell the story. The women walked away silently, looking at him like a lion staring at his prey in the jungle. Ibrahim was so scared to his bones. He wanted to run, but his strength disappointed him. he quickly traveled home that same day. One evening, Itorobon gathered the courage and went to Ekaite's house. She opened the door. Who are you looking for? Ekaite asked her with so much emotions on her face, trying so hard not to cry again. Itorobon rushed in and hugged her. The both girls cried hard on each other's arms. They shouted. They both started telling each other the truths they should have shared months ago about Ibrahim's lies. And slowly, forgiveness found its way back to them. They realized the real enemy was not them, but secrecy, fear, and a man who chose desire over integrity. On the new year, people started seeing the both girls together again, refined and happy. Ibrahim completed his service year after many months. He only talked to his fellow female corpers and left the village quickly in shame, his reputation damaged, his charm exposed. Ekaite and Itorobon remained scared of relationship, but they became wiser in the end. Their friendship never returned to its innocent beginning, but it became stronger, deeper, and more honest. They both learned the lesson that came with the heartbreak. This story teaches us that silence in the name of love can destroy even the strongest bond. Ekaite and Itorobon did not lose each other because they loved the same man. They almost lost each other because they failed to speak the truth. Fear made them hide what honesty could have healed earlier. When secrets enters a friendship or a relationship, trust slowly dies, even without hatred. It also reveals truths common in many communities. Not every gentle smile carries good intention. Ibrahim wore respect like clothing, spoke kindly, and served the community, yet his heart lacked integrity. Love that feeds on deception is not love, it is selfish desire. A man or a woman who refuses to choose honesty will always choose destruction instead. This story reminds us that no romantic relationship is more than a loyal friendship, especially one tested by years of sacrifice, tears, and shared pains. Lovers may come and go, but true friends are rare gifts. When love forces you to betray your sister, best friend, or family, then that love is already cost. Another lesson is this: attraction without character is a trap. Charm, confidence, and sweet words mean nothing without truth. Both girls learned that admiration should never silence wisdom, and affection should never blind discernment. Most importantly, this story teaches us that forgiveness is power, but wisdom must follow it. Ekaite and Itorobon forgave each other, not because the pain was small, but because their bond was greater than betrayal. They both girls learned to speak openly, to protect each other, and to never again allow secrecy to sit between them. In the end, deceit lost, friendship survived, and truth restored what lies almost destroyed. True love is honest. True friendship is priceless. And anyone who tries to enjoy two hearts at once, that person will eventually lose them both. Hello cuties, how you doing today? I hope you loved and enjoyed my last story. If you haven't, please go check it out on my channel. I truly love and appreciate every one of you watching my videos. I hope you love my stories. Remember to give me your thumbs up and drop your comment to cheer me up. Please don't forget to share this video and subscribe to my channel for more exciting and educative stories. See you all in my next video. Merry Christmas and a prosperous new year to every one of you.